Hi friends, I'm back to finish chapter 5 and then go into chapter 6 of Toys Come Home. We left off with Lumphy taking charge using the purple plastic spray bottle to protect everybody. Every day, all day, and every night, all night, Lumphy is there, and he will be there until the week is up and Pumpkin Facehead is taken home in the cat carrier. Lumphy holds that spray bottle, keeping guard, even though the people scold Pumpkin Facehead for breaking into the fridge and tap her nose for punishment. He just does it, even though the kitten cowers in the hallway, looking sweet and meek, even though she purrs at him and shows him her soft white tummy. He stands there, waving the bottle and threatening to squirt. "Aren't you tired?" asked StingRay one afternoon from the safety of the girl's bed. Yes, Lumphy is tired. "Aren't you bored?" asked the plump white mouse before running off to play leapfrog. Yes, Lumphy is bored. "What are you doing again?" asked Sheep, who has forgotten the kitten exists. "Being brave with the spray bottle," Lumphy answers. "You're my hero," says the tiny gray mouse, and Lumphy's chest swells. He will stand there, even though he is tired and bored and sorry for the lonely little kitty. Lumpy the tuffy little buffalo, defender and protector of the creatures in the bedroom. He is the best. He's such a good friend. Chapter 6, the arrival of plastic, and also the reason we are here. Ooh, plastic. StingRay and Lumphy are playing Hungry, Hungry Hippos. The girl left it out on the rug last night, a game in which white marbles get eaten by plastic hippopotami. Each player hits a lever to make his or her hippo stretch out its neck and chomp a marble. StingRay is winning, game after game, after game. "Why is more marbles the best?" wonders Lumphy. "Shouldn't you stop eating when you're full? My hippo was full a long time ago." "More marbles are the best because it's winning," answers StingRay. "Is it winning, though, if my hippo overeats and gets a tummy ache?" "Hippos don't get tummy aches," says StingRay. "Hippos think more is better because it's winning." "My hippo's feeling sick," says Lumphy crossly. Feet sound on the stairs, and StingRay and Lumphy stop playing and lie cutely on the floor. The toys can hardly believe it, but nearly a year has passed since Lumpy's arrival, and today's the girl's birthday party. She's old enough now that her party is at a bowling alley, whatever that is, and when she comes in, she is wearing a special dress with ruffly lace at the bottom. She putters around the room, putting barrettes in her hair and looking at herself in the mirror. Lumphy wants to go to the party. He has never been to a party before, and he thinks it sounds like something he would like a lot. He wonders if there will be dancing. StingRay wants to go to the party too. She wonders if there will be ruffly lace for her to wear. "Honey," Mom calls up the stairs, "time to go." The girl grabs StingRay and Lumphy and shoves them into the backpack. It smells like what? StingRay thinks it smells like sour milk. Lumphy thinks it smells like pencil shavings. Sour milk. No, pencil shavings. Sour milk. No, pencil shavings. Lumphy nips StingRay's plush flipper with his buffalo teeth. StingRay pokes Lumphy in the eye with the tip of her tail. Bump! The backpack goes down the stairs. Whoosh! It swings out the door and, plunk, drops into the trunk of the car. "Maybe we shouldn't play that hippo game together anymore," says Lumphy, feeling sorry and sick to his stomach. "I think it makes me cranky." "I think it makes you cranky, too. Bowling will be better." "We should definitely bowl." Their quarrel over, StingRay wraps her tail around Lumpy's middle. They wait out the car ride together. "Hey," says Lumphy as the car engine turns off. "What's bowling again?" "Bowling is..." StingRay pauses for a moment because she wants to give Lumphy an answer, wants to feel important and helpful, but doesn't actually know. "Bowling is when everybody drinks ginger ale from bowls instead of cups," she says eventually, "and wears bowls on their heads, kind of like hats, and has their hair cut in the shapes of the bowls. They all play drums with chopsticks on the bowls on each other's heads. Bowling is also when there are especially big bowls filled with warm, soapy water. People wash their feet in them, which is a good thing to do at birthday parties because then everybody has really clean feet after, plus new haircuts, so they all feel fresh. And nobody's ever thirsty because of all the bowls of ginger ale. Okay, says Lumpy, let's definitely do that. Definitely. Although not the washing part. No, says StingRay. Or the haircuts. Not the haircuts either, just the hats and the drumming. Exactly, says Lumpy. At the bowling alley, the girl opens the backpack and swings Lumpy and StingRay by their tails as the parents greet guests. When everyone's there, the children all change shoes and take turns standing in front of a long wooden pathway, rolling heavy round objects, kind of like giant marbles, toward groups of wooden bottles. The adults yell, "Strike!" and "Spare!" and "Not the gutter, not the gutter!" A few of the children cry. Lumpy and StingRay sit on the pile of jackets and watch. Lumpy wonders where the bowls of warm soapy water and ginger ale are, but he doesn't see anything. Instead, he asks in a whisper, "What's the point? With the round things in the bottles, what's the point?" "Winning," says StingRay. "How do you win?" StingRay doesn't know, but she's embarrassed about the lack of soapy water and ginger ale and doesn't want Lumpy to lose faith in her. "Whoever's got the most round things," she answers with false confidence. "Isn't everyone sharing round things?" "No." "Oh," says Lumpy. "I thought they were, because they're sharing them, see? The girl's using the same one the boy with the red hair used." "They only look like they're sharing them," explains StingRay. "It's a very complicated thing that's going on." "I still don't see the point," says Lumpy. When the rolling of round things is done, everyone moves to a room in the back of the building where they eat pizza and then chocolate peanut butter birthday cake with frosting roses. The girl opens her presents in a flurry of colored paper and curls of ribbon. "Will there be a new friend in there?" Lumpy asks StingRay. "How should I know?" "I thought you knew almost everything," the buffalo says mildly. "Oh," StingRay's pleased. "Well, thank you for noticing, but I can't predict the future." The girl unwraps a game called Uncle Wiggily, 2 Barbie dolls with blank, motionless faces, several glittery Barbie dresses, and a shiny pink box to keep them in, markers, a beading kit, and a nightgown. "Nobody," says Lumpy forlornly. "Nobody," echoes StingRay. Lumpy thinks maybe now there will be the hats and haircuts and drumming and washing feet. But no. Some people have seconds on cake, some people are playing with the discarded ribbon, and some people are jumping on the seats yelling. And then the party's over. Each kid gets a paper goodie bag to take home. Children pull out swirly lollipops, sticker books, and red bouncy round things. The girl gets a goodie bag too, even though she is the hostess. When they leave the bowling alley, she shoves it into the backpack along with Lumpy and StingRay. Once they're in the trunk of the car, the round thing in the goodie bag begins to wiggle and roll a tiny bit. Boing, boing. It even bounces, tight small bounces inside the bag. Every time it moves, it's making a papery, crinkling thump. Boing, boing, crackle. Crackle, boing, boing, boing. It appears the round thing's somebody, not nobody after all. It will not stop bouncing and wiggling and trying to roll. Inside the paper bag, inside the backpack, inside the trunk of the car. "Excuse me," says StingRay finally. Lumpy's sick to his stomach and doesn't feel like talking. "Excuse me, but you are bonking us in here. There's not enough room for you to be so hyper." "Good morning," cries the round thing. "It's afternoon." "Good afternoon." "Don't feel bad you missed the party," says StingRay kindly. "It doesn't really matter." "Party, party, party," says the round thing, spinning in place. "No, you missed the party," says StingRay, "but don't feel bad." "Isn't this a party?" the thing asks. "No." "Isn't a party when 3 or more people have a good time together?" "I don't really know, but somehow I think that's what a party is." "I suppose so, yes." "Then it's a party," cries the thing. "1 person, me, 2 person, the large guy with legs I can feel over on my left, buffalo. And 3 person, you nice soft plushy." "Marine animal," says StingRay. "Mammal," cries the thing. "And we're all here together having an excellent time. Party, party, party." "Not mammal, fish," corrects StingRay. "It's my first party," says the round thing, bouncing softly. "Lucky me." The girl tries several names for the round thing. Maria? No. Lop Lop? No. Snickers? No. Plastic? The girl says it over and over, as if she likes the sound. How about Penny, says the mother, short for Penelope? No, Plastic, says the girl. Penny's a real name, but it's also cute. And pennies are round, continues the mom, as if she hasn't heard. Plastic. The girl plants a kiss on the round thing's flat, red surface, and the name sticks. For the next several days, the girl spends a lot of time throwing Plastic toward the ceiling and catching her again. Blop, blop. Plastic actually seems to like it. When she's not being thrown in the air or rolled across the room, when the girl has gone to school and toys have to house themselves all morning, Plastic spends her time looking through the books on the shelves. Lumphy or the toy mice get them down for her, and she reads rather quickly, even if she doesn't understand all the words. What is a croissant? She asked StingRay one day. A kind of a monster. Oh, okay. And what is a snickerdoodle? Another kind of monster. Okay. Plastic reads on. StingRay and Lumphy are looking out the window at the guy next door raking leaves in his yard. Why is the sky blue? Asked Plastic after a few minutes. Blue is the best color, says StingRay. Why? Why is it the best color? Plastic leaves her book and bounces up to rest near her friends on the windowsill. It just always has been. Why do we call it blue? Because it sounds like blue, as in I blew out the candles. StingRay rears up to explain better. Everybody knows that wind is blue and breath is blue. If you were painting them in a painting, you'd paint them blue. Or gray, says Lumphy. If you wanted it to be right, you paint them blue, says StingRay. And why are we here, says Plastic. That's the thing I really need to know. What do you mean, why are we here? StingRay asked. Why are we here in the girl's room? In this town? On this planet? Explains Plastic. StingRay doesn't know what to say. Plastic bounces expectantly. I thought you would know. StingRay still can't reply. The toys are waiting for an answer. I'll tell you later, says StingRay finally. Right now I have some important stuff to do. Why did you have to ask that, Plastic? Moans Lumphy. It makes my head hurt thinking about it. Sorry. Plastic rolls around apologetically. StingRay's head hurts too. She doesn't mention it. And there's Plastic, asking all those questions, reading, trying to figure things out. Lumphy and StingRay are on the windowsill, talking with her. That night, Lumphy can't sleep. His eyes feel sore and heavy, but he keeps thinking about the question Plastic asked. Why are we here? In the girl's room? In this town? On this planet? Lumphy doesn't know. And he can tell that StingRay doesn't know, which is pretty worrying because StingRay knows nearly everything. Lumphy's eyes stay open all night. The next morning, when the people are away at work and school, Plastic starts asking questions again. What's a robot? Something that's not alive but seems alive, answers StingRay. Plastic thinks this over. Are we robots? She asks finally. Certainly not, StingRay's pretty sure. And how come we're here again? Plastic asks. I forgot what you said yesterday. Stop asking that, Lumphy barks. Stop asking how come. Stop asking why. You're making my head hurt again. Plastic stops like she did before, but she asks again the next day and the next. She's really trying not to ask. She honestly is, but she just wants to know. So badly. Evening after evening, the question pops out. Why are we here? Then, night after night, Lumphy cannot sleep, wondering why he is here, why any of them are, why the mice are here, the girl, StingRay, sheep, Plastic, the rocking horse. It's scary that StingRay doesn't know, and scary that there might not be an answer at all. One Saturday night, StingRay wakes at 2 a.m. The girl is breathing deeply in sleep, and the rest of the room is dark and quiet, just like it always is. But something is different. StingRay looks around. Okay, friends, I'll stop here for now, and I'll finish chapter 6 next week. All right, I'll see you soon. Have a good night.